Ladies and gentlemen, imagine for a moment that your mind is a powerful force, capable of transforming your reality. The thoughts you think, the emotions you feel, they create the life you experience. But what if I told you that the key to your freedom doesn't lie in avoiding or ignoring the people and situations that challenge you? No, the key is in your ability to step into your true power, to break free from the patterns of fear, pain, and doubt that have kept you stuck for so long. You see, the common advice we hear when dealing with someone who has hurt us, betrayed us, or simply drained our energy is no contact. It's a defense mechanism, a temporary escape from the chaos. But I want to challenge you today. No contact is weak. Why? Because it keeps you attached to the very person or situation you're trying to escape. It's like cutting off the branch of a tree, thinking you've freed yourself from its grip, but the roots remain deep within you, feeding your thoughts, your emotions, and your reactions. You're still giving your power away. When you shut yourself off from someone, thinking that avoidance is the answer, you're still feeding the emotional charge that person has on your life. That emotion, whether it's anger, frustration, sadness, or resentment, keeps you tied to them. Your energy is still in their hands. So what do you do instead? You take your power back. You take full responsibility for the energy you allow into your space. You stop giving your energy away and begin to shift your focus inward. Instead of avoiding the situation or person, you elevate your frequency. Here's what you need to do. You need to focus on rewriting the story in your mind. You must let go of the narrative that keeps you tied to them. Let go of the resentment, the anger, the thoughts of revenge, or the need for validation. When you stop replaying the story in your mind, you stop giving them control. Instead of cutting off, you transform. You become the force that redefines the situation. You see, when you focus on your own growth, when you focus on elevating your thoughts and your emotions, you change the very energy you're putting out into the world. And that's when you start to see a shift. You'll notice that the person who once had control over you will begin to crumble, not because you've ignored them, but because they can no longer affect you. Your frequency has risen, your energy is aligned with your highest potential, and it's impossible for them to stay in your orbit. The truth is, the only thing that can harm you is your own mind. If you give them control over your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions, you've already lost. But if you take control of your thoughts, if you elevate your emotions to a higher level, you can change everything. You want to watch them crumble? Stop letting them control your energy. Stop letting them dictate your emotional state. Focus on healing, on elevating yourself, and on aligning with your highest purpose. When you do this, you create a new reality, one where they no longer have a hold on you. This is not about ignoring the problem, it's about transforming it. You are the master of your own energy, you are the creator of your own reality, and when you step into this truth, you will become unstoppable. Thank you. Empowerment is the ability to reclaim your inner strength and take full control of your life. It begins with the realization that your thoughts, emotions, and actions are not dictated by external circumstances, but are shaped by the way you respond to them. It's about shifting from a passive state where life happens to you to an active state where you create your own experience. True empowerment is not something that can be handed to you. It must be cultivated within. It comes from the understanding that you are responsible for the energy you bring into any situation, the emotions you allow to influence your decisions, and the beliefs you carry about yourself and the world around you. When you empower yourself, you stop looking for validation outside of yourself, and you start to find strength within. This is where your true power lies, within your ability to choose your response, to determine how you will show up, no matter what life throws your way. Empowerment also means understanding that you have the ability to change your internal world. No longer are you a victim to your circumstances. Instead, you can consciously decide to shift your mindset, to elevate your emotional state, and to act from a place of inner clarity and strength. The choices you make in any given moment can either keep you stuck in a cycle of disempowerment, or they can lead you towards a life that aligns with your highest potential. To truly empower yourself, you must let go of limiting beliefs that tell you you're not capable or worthy. You must stop allowing fear to dictate your decisions and start trusting in your own wisdom. The more you embrace your personal power, the more you open yourself up to infinite possibilities for growth and transformation. Transformation is the process of profound change that begins within, reshaping your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. It's not about external circumstances changing first, but about how you respond to those circumstances. Transformation requires a deep internal shift where you move from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, realizing that every challenge is an opportunity for evolution. It's about seeing every setback, every struggle, not as a defeat, but as a catalyst for growth, a chance to become more resilient, wiser, and stronger. To transform, you must first acknowledge the power of your own mind. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality, and by changing them, you change the very fabric of your life. Transformation often begins with an awareness that things need to change. You may feel stuck, limited, or disconnected from your true potential, and this awareness sparks the desire to evolve. It requires courage to step outside of the familiar and embrace the unknown, to trust the process, even when the results are not immediately visible. The path of transformation often involves facing discomfort, confronting old patterns, and letting go of what no longer serves you. This might be old beliefs, toxic relationships, or negative habits. As you shed these layers, you create space for new possibilities. Transformation also involves emotional growth, learning to shift your emotional responses and master your feelings rather than being controlled by them. The emotional shifts you make reflect the deeper changes happening within you, and they fuel your continued growth. As you transform, you start to embody a higher version of yourself. You become less reactive and more aligned with your authentic self. Every change, no matter how small, contributes to a greater sense of clarity, purpose, and empowerment, ultimately leading to a life that is more fulfilling and aligned with who you are meant to be. Energy is the driving force behind everything in our lives. It is what fuels our thoughts, emotions, and actions, shaping our experiences and interactions with the world. We are all energetic beings, and the energy we emit has a profound impact on the reality we create. When you begin to understand the power of your own energy, you realize that it is not something that can be taken away from you, but rather something you can consciously direct and control. Your energy is your most precious resource, and how you manage it determines the course of your life. Energy is not just physical, it's mental, emotional, and spiritual. The thoughts you think create vibrations that affect how you feel, which in turn influence the actions you take. Positive high vibration energy attracts opportunities, people, and experiences that align with your desires, while negative low vibration energy attracts the opposite. When you focus on nurturing positive energy through your thoughts and emotions, you elevate your frequency, opening up pathways for growth and success. Conversely, when you dwell in negativity, your energy becomes dense, and you are more likely to attract challenges that reflect that state. Managing your energy means being mindful of what you allow into your space. It's about protecting your mental and emotional well-being by setting boundaries with people, situations, and environments that drain or diminish your energy. This also involves recognizing when your energy feels off and taking the necessary steps to reset it, whether that's through meditation, exercise, or simply taking time for yourself to recharge. The more you become aware of the energy you carry, the more you can align it with your highest intentions, ensuring that the energy you put out into the world is one that reflects your true potential. Frequency is the rate at which your energy vibrates, and it directly influences the reality you experience. Every thought, feeling, and action you take sends out a unique frequency that interacts with the world around you. The higher your frequency, the more aligned you are with positive experiences, opportunities, and people. Conversely, when your frequency is low, you may find yourself stuck in negative patterns, attracting situations that reflect that energy. Understanding frequency is essential because it empowers you to consciously shift your energy to a higher vibration, thereby transforming your life. Your thoughts and emotions are the primary drivers of your frequency. Positive, empowering thoughts raise your vibration, while negative, limiting thoughts lower it. It's not just about thinking positive thoughts, but also about genuinely shifting your mindset to one that is aligned with your goals, values, and higher self. When you focus on gratitude, love, and abundance, you automatically raise your frequency. On the other hand, when you focus on fear, doubt, and resentment, you lower it. The key is to become aware of the frequency you're emitting at any given moment and to consciously choose to elevate it. Your frequency is also influenced by the people you surround yourself with and the environments you expose yourself to. People who radiate positivity and energy naturally help elevate your own frequency, while those who are negative or draining can lower it. The spaces you occupy, whether physical or digital, also affect your vibration. By consciously choosing to engage with high vibration environments and individuals, you amplify your own energy, ensuring that it stays in alignment with your desires. Shifting your frequency is not about avoiding challenges, but about transforming your response to them. When you maintain a high frequency, you become a magnet for positive change, attracting the opportunities and experiences that resonate with your highest potential. Healing is the process of restoring balance to your mind, body, and spirit, allowing you to return to a state of wholeness. It's not about eliminating the pain or the challenges you've faced, but rather about transforming the way you experience and respond to them. Healing begins when you acknowledge the wounds, whether emotional, mental, or physical, and allow yourself the space to process and release them. This process requires patience, self-compassion, and a deep trust in your own ability to heal. True healing is an act of self-love and acceptance, where you stop running from your pain and begin to embrace it as a catalyst for growth. The journey of healing often starts with awareness. Recognizing the areas of your life where you are holding on to old wounds, limiting beliefs, or past traumas is the first step in reclaiming your power. Once you become aware, the healing process can begin. This might involve letting go of anger, resentment, or fear that has kept you stuck in the past. It may require forgiving others, but more importantly, forgiving yourself. Healing is about releasing the emotional charge that these past experiences have on you so they no longer control your present and future. Healing also involves nurturing your body and mind, giving them the attention and care they need to recover. This could be through practices like meditation, breath work, or physical movement, all of which can help you reconnect with your body and release stored tension. It's about learning to listen to your inner guidance and trusting that you have the wisdom within you to heal. The process may not be linear and there may be setbacks, but each step you take toward healing brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. It's about restoring your energy, aligning your mind with your heart, and stepping into your power. Responsibility is the cornerstone of personal empowerment. It is the realization that you are the creator of your own reality, and everything that happens in your life, whether good or bad, is a reflection of the choices you've made, consciously or unconsciously. Taking responsibility means no longer blaming others, circumstances, or the past for your present situation. It means understanding that you have the power to change, grow, and transform, no matter what has happened before. It's a shift from a victim mentality to a mindset of personal accountability and empowerment. When you take full responsibility, you stop giving away your power to others or to external events. You recognize that your emotions, reactions, and decisions are yours to control. While you can't always control what happens to you, you can always control how you respond. This means choosing to respond from a place of strength, clarity, and alignment with your highest self, rather than from fear, anger, or resentment. Taking responsibility means recognizing that your thoughts and beliefs shape your experiences. When you accept that, you empower yourself to change the narrative and begin creating the life you desire. Responsibility also involves recognizing the role you play in your own healing and growth. It means understanding that no one else is responsible for your happiness or success. That's something only you can cultivate. It requires taking ownership of your past mistakes, learning from them, and using them as stepping stones to greater wisdom. Responsibility is not about perfection or self-judgment, but about acknowledging that you are always in the driver's seat of your own life. When you take responsibility, you claim your power to create change, transform your life, and step into your fullest potential. Growth is an ongoing journey of evolution, a process that takes place both internally and externally. It is the continuous expansion of your mind, your beliefs, and your capacity to experience life in deeper, more meaningful ways. Growth requires a willingness to step out of your comfort zone and confront the unknown. It demands courage, vulnerability, and a deep commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. It's not a destination, but a process that unfolds with every choice, every experience, and every challenge you encounter. At the heart of growth is change. To grow, you must be open to transformation, to shedding old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve you. This could involve letting go of fear, self-doubt, or limiting beliefs that have kept you stuck in old ways of thinking. It might mean challenging your own perceptions of what is possible, expanding your sense of self, and embracing new perspectives. True growth comes when you break free from the constraints of the past and open yourself up to new possibilities and new ways of thinking. Growth also involves learning from your experiences. It is through facing difficulties, overcoming obstacles, and navigating the ups and downs of life that you gain the wisdom and resilience necessary to evolve. Each challenge offers an opportunity to learn more about who you are, what you truly desire, and what you're capable of. Growth is about becoming more adaptable, more resilient, and more aligned with your purpose. It requires self-reflection, self-awareness, and a willingness to take responsibility for your own progress. Ultimately, growth is about embracing the process of becoming more aware, more conscious, and more connected to your true self. It's about constantly evolving, shedding old layers, and rising to meet each new chapter of life with an open heart and a growth mindset. Mindset is the lens through which you view the world, and it shapes the way you approach life's challenges and opportunities. It is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Your mindset determines whether you see obstacles as insurmountable barriers or as stepping stones toward growth. It shapes your ability to persevere through adversity and empowers you to see opportunities where others might only see limitation. A mindset that is open, flexible, and focused on growth allows you to continuously evolve and create positive change in your life. A fixed mindset keeps you stuck in old patterns, limiting your potential by convincing you that your abilities, intelligence, or circumstances are set in stone. It limits what you believe is possible, and as a result, you may shy away from challenges or resist change. On the other hand, a growth mindset opens you up to infinite possibilities. It allows you to view every experience as a chance to learn, grow, and expand your horizons. With a growth mindset, failure is not something to fear. It becomes an opportunity to gather information and adjust your approach. Challenges are seen as opportunities to develop new skills, build resilience, and strengthen your character. Your mindset is shaped by the thoughts you think, the stories you tell yourself, and the beliefs you hold. If you constantly think that you are not good enough or that success is reserved for others, your mindset will create a self-fulfilling prophecy. On the other hand, if you cultivate empowering beliefs and focus on solutions rather than problems, your mindset will drive you toward success. By consciously choosing to shift your mindset, you can begin to see the world and yourself in a completely new light, which in turn transforms the way you live and create. Detachment is the art of releasing your attachment to outcomes, expectations, and people, allowing you to move through life with a sense of freedom and peace. It doesn't mean disconnecting from life or becoming indifferent, but rather it is about finding balance and emotional independence. When you detach, you stop holding on to things that no longer serve you, whether that's an unhealthy relationship, a limiting belief, or an attachment to past failures or successes. Detachment frees you from the emotional charge that keeps you tethered to the past or fixated on a particular result, allowing you to be more present and aligned with your true desires. When you practice detachment, you let go of the need to control every aspect of your life. You trust the process and understand that not everything is within your control. Detaching allows you to accept that life is full of uncertainties, and rather than resisting them, you choose to flow with what comes your way. It's about surrendering to the natural course of events, knowing that everything will unfold as it is meant to, and that you can handle whatever comes next with grace and resilience. Detachment also means not tying your sense of worth or happiness to external factors. When you become emotionally dependent on people or circumstances for validation, you give away your power. Detaching helps you reclaim that power and reconnect with your own inner strength. It allows you to make choices from a place of clarity rather than from fear, need, or insecurity. By letting go of attachment, you open yourself up to more authentic connections, deeper inner peace, and the freedom to pursue your goals without being weighed down by unnecessary emotional baggage. Rewriting is the powerful act of taking control of your story and transforming the narrative you've been living. It's about consciously choosing the beliefs, thoughts, and patterns that will guide your life, instead of letting your past experiences dictate your future. We all have a story, a collection of memories, beliefs, and experiences that shape how we see ourselves in the world. However, many people unknowingly allow these stories to limit their potential, replaying old wounds, fears, or doubts over and over again. Rewriting your story means stepping outside of that old narrative and crafting a new one that empowers you to live a life aligned with your true desires. Rewriting your story starts with awareness. It requires you to identify the beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. This could be beliefs about your worth, your ability to succeed, or the way you relate to others. Once you identify these old narratives, you can choose to rewrite them. Instead of continuing to see yourself as a victim of past circumstances, you can rewrite your story to reflect strength, resilience, and growth. This is an intentional act of self-liberation, where you stop being defined by your past and begin creating a new, more empowering future. The process of rewriting also involves letting go of the stories that limit your potential. It's about forgiving yourself for past mistakes and releasing the emotional charge attached to old regrets or guilt. You have the power to create new chapters in your life, ones that reflect your growth, your lessons learned, and your potential for greatness. When you rewrite your story, you take back control, and in doing so, you align yourself with a version of you that is capable, worthy, and destined for success.